Hey there, modern day pagan chick here with your weekly meditation. Guess what this week's about? Okay, that's kind of futile because I can't hear you and I don't know if you guessed right. Did you guess right? Anyway, okay, this week's about beginning with gratitude. I was driving in Venice, California, not Italy, even though that would be amazing. And I saw it written on a building. It said, begin with gratitude. And I was like, that's pretty cool. And we've done gratitude before, but to begin with gratitude, every situation you walk into this week, every hard conversation, every fun thing, and every not so fun thing, you just take a deep breath and say, I'm grateful for what is about to transpire. And it's an awesome opportunity. Even if it's a tough situation, hopefully you're going in to solve the problem or release the pressure or clear things up a bit. Here's this killer opportunity to do so. So I am grateful. Even though you're totally pissed off at me and you're about to just bite my head off, at the end of this, I truly hope that we find peace with each other. Awesome, right? My roommate says this funny thing. He always says, when I say, oh, I have to do this, he says, no, you get to do that. And I'm like, all right, I get to clear up a situation, or I get an opportunity to go to my job and make money. I get an opportunity to do the things that I love. That comes from here, gratitude and heart chakra, hand in hand. I think it's a really great experiment or exercise, if you will, to really come from there. And I think we're going to find that so many things are so beautiful in our lives. Like my tangerine tree in my backyard. We squeeze the tangerines, just started doing it. I do it every year. It blooms twice. Who cares? Why am I rambling on? Anyway, but just drinking it is just like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this beautiful vitamin C. Anything that happens, I want you to begin with gratitude and see if you can hold that energy. Okay? Good. All right. We talked about essential oil as part of your meditation setup, part of your ritual. So hopefully you got some. I have like a million of them, but maybe you have one or two or just one. So we start. Don't you love things with like finger holes? I love that. It's so cool. With a little drop. And you rub your palms together. And it sort of puts you in a state that is ready for meditation. So take a few deep breaths. Bigger ones. In and out through the nose. Slower ones. Yeah. And let us begin. Taking a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Grab your essential oil if you are using it. Put a few drops in the palm of your hand. Holding your hands above your crown, just infusing your body with gratitude. Moving to the third eye. Thoughts around starting things with gratitude. To the throat chakra. Words around beginning with gratitude. To the heart. recognizing that we don't have to do things, we get to do things. And we get to begin with gratitude. Moving to the belly, the feeling of gratitude, the pelvis, your sacral chakra, your creative, and finally to the root chakra. Being grounded in gratitude this week so we may begin every experience, every conversation, every task with gratitude. Let your body start to come down, starting at the crown and then just moving through your body with breath. And each time an inhale touches a certain part, that body part surrenders. Ask your mind to stand still. There is no need for thought right now. A state of stillness. Transporting ourselves to our sacred space, the place where you go to meditate. Once you arrive, take a few breaths. Soak up the feeling and the scenery. Inviting your guides and angels to journey with you and your spirit animal, your tribe, or maybe you're going solo today. And that's just fine as well. Heart chakra opening, crown opening, divine energy pouring down. I see 4 portals. They are the 4 elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. We are going to enter each one with gratitude. Moving toward the first one, it is a wind tunnel. The wind is blowing very fiercely, almost violently. Things are flying from dust to dirt, to rocks to branches. It is a wind storm. How do we find gratitude for having to pass through this tunnel? Moving into your gratitude. attitude changes. There is no fear. There is no apprehension. There is only the other side of the tunnel. We take a deep breath and we start to move in. Things are flying by. The wind in our hair and in our skin, whirling around you like a tornado. But we are grateful, for we get to experience the power of wind. We breathe it in, unafraid, becoming one with this wind. And it is turbulent, and it is whirling, and we are moving with it, not being struck by any things flying, and starting to twirl ourselves, finding the rhythm of this wind. And all that is inside of us is getting cleansed and stirred up and moved around. And we start to see clearly things that have needed movement. And we are grateful for this beautiful wind. And we make our way through to the end of the tunnel, invigorated, excited, alive. And things that had been stagnant for so long are now clear and out in front of us. Nothing is hidden, and we are grateful. And we start to move again. And the second portal is fire. And it is roaring and raging. And we know we must enter it. And we find our gratitude. And it is hot. And it is burning. And we stay grateful. For it is burning away all of the emotions and experiences that no longer serve us, leaving only our pure, clear, and perfect selves. We go deeper in and it gets hotter. And we feel injury and illness and everything just burning away. For we no longer need that. And then we catch fire ourselves. But we are not afraid to turn to ash, for we will rise like the phoenix. And everything we once knew burns away. And we see the other side of the portal. And emerging from these ashes, we spread our wings and we fly. And we are free. And we are grateful. The third portal is earth. And it's mud. And it's thick and it's slow. And we fly right into it. And it stops us, for it is so dense. And we can barely move our legs. But we do, for our legs are strong. And we keep going deeper, and it keeps getting darker and denser and heavy. And we are grateful, for we are planting new seeds of ourself. And we lay down, and we stop moving. And the earth surrounds us, encompasses us, and we are still. And these new seedlings start to sprout, new opportunity, new intentions, new parts of ourselves. Things we never imagined and things we thought about every day. And these sprouts pop and push. Until we see the other side of the portal. And we have grown into this new, fertile, vibrant, flourishing you. And finally, the fourth portal that we will begin with gratitude, for it is a huge ocean. And we stand atop the cliff, and where there was fear or thought of what's under that water and how will we get out, oh no. The turbulence, the waves are beckoning us. And we dive, not jump, we dive into the water, deep. And it is cool. And in a moment, we have fins. And we swim effortlessly. And we have swam with sharks so many times that we are amused at the things that present themselves. And we glide through them almost invisibly. And we see the beauty that is below the water, clean and clear. And it's going through us as well as over us and under us, filling up your whole body with the current, with the action of flow, with the movement of water. And we swim, and we frolic, and we leap high above the water and dive back in. And we can breathe, and we are clear and cleansed and grateful. Coming back to your sacred space. Smiling, what an awesome adventure. Bowing to your sacred animal and your guides and angels. Saying farewell, merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Coming back to where we began, hands to your heart. Inhale, beginning. Exhale, gratitude. Inhale, new opportunity. Exhale, gratitude. Inhale, you. Exhale, grateful. My light to your light. Berush Bishan. Namaste. Greetings, modern day pagan chick here, and I just wanted you to push that button right there and subscribe to my channel because I love working with you and hopefully you like working with me. And if these meditations were helpful, I'd love to hear about it. So please write in.